What's good, big dog? It's your boy Drake, and this is Shogun Unlimited, no DECAFF, Shogun Bros. First thing in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know we're the home of the Digital Dog Show. To answer our Digital Dog Show, simply get a hold of our WhatsApp. If you can't find it in the description, you can definitely watch our lives. Check out our Facebook page. We post a lot. If you want to be active, you can definitely get active. We also have a website, the official Samurai Kennels, that has all that information on there under the Digital Dog Show page. Holla at your boy. Get out there, get active. Additionally, for Dog of the Week, Dog of the Month, Dog of the Week is a competition we do every week. We do some on Fridays. And all you got to do is send us a picture of your dog, the name of the dog, and your Cash App to get you paid out. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If you win, you get voted on Friday. So if you enter your dog and you're not here on Friday to see the outcome, like, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, plan accordingly. We're live every week, every weekday, Monday through Friday, from 4:30 a.m. Pacific time, and then on the East Coast, it'll be 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so if you're Central or Mountain Time, figure it out. You know, so we got Google, we got Bing. We got different things that can tell you how to jump time zones, but we live in the internet era. There's no reason not to understand what's going on. Over to you, Big A.
Hey, what's happening, man? Y'all know what it is, man. We about to hit you with a little morning jam to get you on your way, man. Here we go.
Yeah. Ain't no trophies for slacking around here. Either you bail or you bolt. Shogun on me. Play Hilton in the yard. Bled for the yard. Built in the yard. Sweat in the scars. Chain pull heavy, we ready for war. Dog of the week, digital dreams. Condition, committed, straight from the team. Holding no lungs. Chain link singing when the nightfall drop. Slap mill buzzing like the bass in the block. Flirt pole whipping, heart rate ticking. Sun beat down, but my dog still itching. Yeah, no shortcuts, no handouts, no slack. We the ones turn dirt in the legends on the map. Pull that chain till the paws get raw. Dog of the week, gotta iron that jaw. Training through rain, grinding the pain. Digital show coming, gotta lock that lane. Bloodline heavy, but the work gotta match. One false move, your whole name gets snatched. Facts. Built in the yard, sweat in the scars. Chain pull heavy, we ready for war. Dog of the week, digital dreams. Condition, committed, straight from the team. Early morning runs, late night sprints. No TikTok clout, just real footprints. Line them up strong, see who really built. Under them bright lights, all truth gets spilt. Talk real cheap, iron drag heavy. If your heart ain't ready, then your bones get buried. We raise them hard, we mold them fast. Flirt pole dance like a cargo pass. Grind for the title, sweat for the throne. Digital show calling, better bring that home. No bark in the yard, just bite in the chain. Get your weight up, boy, this that Shogun name. Built in the yard, sweat in the scars. Chain pull heavy, we ready for war. Dog of the week, digital dreams. Condition, committed, straight from the team.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. Hard to finish, man. What's going down? It's awesome, man. This is William. What's happening? Big C. Pain tip going on. Yeah, you know what it is. Trash day, and it's out already. Yeah. Man. Big C. Hey. Yeah, who else we got in here? Quick. You know what it is, man. Yeah, City boy. Man. What else we got in here, man? Yeah, they in here. What's going on, Dre?
Shoot, man, can't call it my spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Today
Topic of the day. Well, go ahead.
Oh, today is that Wednesday, man. In my area, that is that trash day, man. Gotta take out the trash, you know. But yeah, man. What's the topic for today, bro?
How to win under the ADBA rules. But I would say, honestly, it's how to win under any rules when you're showing these dogs. It's a dog show about show dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we're gonna cook on that, man, because I got some tips and tricks for even the digital dog show today. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I want to put it out there. You know, like I said, those who watch us are going to start seeing. They're going to start winning more. Period. You're going to start winning more because that's what winners do. We talk about winning and how to get there, how to achieve it. If that's your goal, how to achieve it with honor. With honor, man. I got some big A. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff on my chest. We don't talk about winning, man. We can talk about winning the right way, though. What I consider the right way.
Okay. And speaking of winning, man, there goes the winner of last week's Dog of the Week, man. Yeah. And that is Pee Wee. Yeah, Young Fam's Pee Wee. Good looking dog, man. He's got a few good looking dogs. Yeah. Here we go, man, with the dog of the month. Talk about winning. He won all the May and cleaned up at the end. So, man, hey, salute to that. And that's a good looking dog, man. Good looking dog. And that is, who is that, Dre?
Tori Hanzo.
Oh, man, it seemed like the name and Saki name got something going on, man. Y'all stay tuned for that. Is there a date on that?
No.
Okay. It's on the way though. Yes. Yeah. You know. Yes, sir. Shout out to that. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but let's jump to this Bushido quote of the day. And the Bushido quote of the day is, victory favors those who prepare in silence. Man, victory favors those who prepare in silence. And speaking of that, man, like it was this YouTube sensation or this YouTube character who be sprinting all the time, man. He all, muscled up and all that stuff, always be sprinting with his shirt off and whatnot. And he be smoking folks and all that stuff on a regular basis, man. And this other YouTuber called him out, and he don't be doing too much, man. He don't be flexing, but his name is Speed, man. And Speed gave him the business 3 times in a row, yeah, man. And to cap it off, man, I don't care how good you are, how good you mentally, you might believe you the best in the world, but it's always somebody that got something for you. So yeah, stay on your square, man. But let's jump to that Bushido code of the day, and that's honor. Mayo. Show the dog and the breed respect by preparing them to win the right way. Man, that's a heavy one, man. It's so simple, but so simply overlooked at the same time. How many people read the rules? I know for a fact, even going to the fun show at South Bottom, man, I ain't read anything. Dre was my coach. So like if I was just dry showing up to a ADBA show, man, I'd be out there looking. Man, look, I would have to find my way. So getting down to the nitty gritty, man, doing your due diligence is vital if you want to win.
I know you lying. I know this nigga lying. I know he lying this morning, y'all.
What I'm
I
lying
know
about?
you. I know you lying about that South Bottom. I know, Ray. You gotta be.
What?
Tell me that's a true story, Big A. You know, I just saying that for YouTube.
No, I'm telling you to do it. I'm telling you, man. Like, look, but at the same time, bro, I had been listening to you since Saki first show, so I damn near didn't need to read anything. Cause, like, bro, what I'm talking about, man, you told me left like all the time. Like, man, I damn near didn't need to read anything. But I'm just saying, like, if it wasn't for you, and I was just showing up to a show, man, it would have been a lesson learned.
Yeah, you about to learn a lesson today too about Dre. So look, check this out. You mean to tell me? You going to a dog show?
Yeah,
Out of state. You spend your gas.
I wouldn't do that. It would definitely be something like the Houston show or something like that. It wouldn't be anything out
No. But you did this though. Okay.
Yes, I did do this.
We gonna cook with it right now. We said how to win,
okay.
right? Okay, how to win. New episode, how to win. I'm gonna tell you how to win. All right. So you telling me you got in the car with me.
Yes.
And drove cross state lines.
Yep.
To a dog show.
Yep.
And you can look at the rules for the dog show.
Nope.
And that's the problem in the community right there. That's the problem. Nigga, you did what?
Hey, I'm just keeping it on.
So when I was a kid, there was a movie I watched, right? When I was a kid, there was a movie I watched. It's called The Ghost in the Darkness.
Yeah.
And that movie is they hunt these lions, these man-eating lions, right? And so Val Kilmer, rest in peace. There's a doctor that loans him his rifle the day before they go hunt these lions. And Val Kilmer stumbles upon this lion and gets ready to shoot the lion and pulls the trigger, and the firing pin doesn't strike the gun. And the lion almost kills him, right?
Yeah. So
the other characters, like this famous hunter, John Remington, right?
Yeah.
Remington grabs the gun and says, "Is this your rifle?" He says, "No, it's Dr. So-and-so's." And he says, "You mean to tell me you went into battle with an untested rifle?"
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I'm glad you shared that, Big A. Like,
it is what it is, man.
There's a lot of brothers who do. There's a lot of brothers who do that, and then they run into somebody who's fully prepared, and that's what this episode is about today.
Yep, and I'm just keeping it on it, man. You know, but at the same time, shoot, I mean, I've been listening to you from the Saki first keep, so you know. Just,
Aaron, I could be dead wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Look, hey, I know, but I would. Hey, man, there you go. I mean, shit, I'm exposed. You understand? I just went out there. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I would have did. But I'm telling you. But after that first show, I guarantee I would have got it right.
Yeah. I ain't got that kind of money to waste. You know what I'm saying? Every time I step out, every time I was a poor kid, not broke, not broke, but poor. No, let me phrase it. I was broke, not poor. So we had everything we needed. We had clothes, shelter, water. You know what I'm saying? Even had some new shoes from time to time to go back to school with. But I ain't had nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? Like them kids that was having parties for their birthdays, and their parents like 10 kids over, and you know what I'm saying? Cater and ponies and all that stuff. And all that. You know, I ain't have all that. So. Anything extra, when I got it, it had to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got me off subject. I'm gonna tell the story too. So the first video game I ever saved up to buy was the first Digimon World, right? The first Digimon World was it came out in probably 98, 99. Digimon was I ain't gonna lie, Digimon to me was that was it. That was the pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? And I knew nothing about. Let me dial this back to. I knew nothing about actually where Digimon came from. All I knew was it came on Fox Kids. It was a Fox cartoon, right? So I saved up this money. It was $50, man. It was the first game I ever bought. It was that expensive. You know what I'm saying? $50 PlayStation 1 game. I get the game. These niggas talking in Japanese, bruh. Bruh. I'm like, what happened to the American Voice? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no internet researching going on back then. All I know is they released this game. They got these dope commercials for this game. I get the game, can't understand none of what they saying, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It, man, I put in all that work. I put in all that work just to get the game, just to get in the game, play the game, and couldn't even understand the rule. Couldn't even understand the game, man. You know,
do the due diligence.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, and it's so easy now. It's not even real not to do due diligence, man. But how to win under the ADBA rules, man. First, I want to give a shout out to some real winners. That's you, those of y'all who are here with us. Both of our wives, y'all some real winners. Y'all got the grand prize. Us, you know what I'm saying. Salute to Jamie, you know what I'm saying. Now y'all are the prizes queens, and salute to y'all, man. We got nothing bad love for y'all. I could feel the comment coming. I could feel the comment coming before they was both typing right now. Big A, like, yeah, like what yeah, man. And let me read some of these comments. We get too deep into it, Big A.
Yeah, I was about to say. I have been saying that before. You know, especially talking about the shows and all that stuff. And I said, you know, exactly what Pitwise was saying, man, like learning these judges and knowing what judges are there ahead of time, man. Once you start knowing the judges and what they're looking for, you can have a better idea of where you stand prior to going. Yeah.
That's part of the politics of winning. I personally want to stay like, I don't know. I see how it ties in, but personally, I was more worried about the effort, the things you can control. You know what I'm saying? The things you can control. But the politics to win. There's politics to winning as well. You know, and if you don't believe in the politics, like, don't play the game, because like it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's high stakes. Let me put it that way. Like I told you, I have political aspirations outside of the dogs, like in the political arena, like to be a local mayor or city councilman. So I'm cool with the politics. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. It's whatever. But for those of y'all who think that, man, this is where politics and governing bodies come from. You might believe that justice is one way or winning is done one way. And there might be 10 other ways to win, and you're so set in your way that you become what's called a dictator or a totalitarian in winning, right? Or a totalitarian in punishment. You know, I think that a person that murders, depending on why the murder was committed, should be exonerated and not charged at all, i.e., self-defense. You know what I'm saying? If you can prove beyond a reasonable doubt self-defense is there. You know, in some states you still you can get away with the killing, but you still pay a civil suit for pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm talking about when I say politics. Like it all, yes, there's different kinds of justice. You know, some people think that child predators should have their genitalia destroyed. Others just kill them. Others say it's a mental disorder. They need treatment. You know, so that's where like I don't really like to get into politics as far as like the dogs, because there is no right or wrong answer with these guys. It's a matter of understanding, and it's hard to win when it's so fluid. It's hard to win with something that's so fluid like that, right? But yeah, man. Let me get to these comments, man. We cook on this winning, man. How to win with these 88 rules, bro. Heart and Finish was the first in the building this morning, man. Shouts out to Heart and Finish.
Yeah.
Dickie Mother Loving Foster in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to brother Dickie.
What's happening?
Then wifey came sliding through there, you know what I'm saying? She slides, keeping it copacetic.
Yeah, what Soul say, slide through like a drive through.
Mm-hmm. We got Big C, the usual suspects. Salute.
Yes, sir.
We got Mrs. McFarland in the building. Top of the morning to you, ma'am. Top of the morning to you.
Yep. Yeah.
We got the great brother Quick FC in the building.
Quick
FC 7.
Yeah, can't forget the 7.
Then we got a legendary breeder of our time, City Boy Kennels in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Breeds and handles his own dog.
Yeah.
You got Bloodthirst, aka
Blood
Havoc.
Thirst. Yeah.
Yeah, we got that one. Big C, I appreciate them ones. You know what I'm saying? When y'all come through,
Yeah,
drop a one, let them know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Drop a one, let them know it's real. Big C been consistent with that, you know. Oh, Pitwise came through, you know what I'm saying? Pitwise and I are going up for the Battle of Sakigahara. You know what I'm saying? It was the most legendary battle of all time with the greatest samurai of all time competing. You know, salute to my brother Pitwise in the game. We'll be setting the date up for y'all. It'll be August Pitwise. I wait for my puppies to drop so I can give you a date based upon me bringing the puppies across country.
Yeah, man.
And then Pitwise said people were upset about the ADBA champion. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that in the show as well, man. I'll open the panel a little bit too so y'all can better clarify. I think I got an idea what y'all, I think I'm smelling what y'all putting down, but yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
RBG in the building, Lone Wolf, Wolfie.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Brother DeJuan Fields came back through. Brother DeJuan, let me find out you support those samurai out here, man. I appreciate that, big dog. Salute.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And brother DeJuan, at some point I would like to just get you on here to talk about yourself a little bit, man. I know you're a very humble person, a very, very generous individual, man. But I can't introduce you like you can introduce you, you know. And you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? You can always just chill, but I would love to have you on the panel once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? So salute.
Yeah, man.
All right. So Big A.
Yes, sir.
Back over to you, bro. How to win under the ADBA rule.
Yeah, understand the ADBA standards and rules is crucial. This is your Bible for confirmation shows. It details the ideal physical characteristics, proportions, and attitude of the American Pit Bull Terrier. You talked about that yesterday. You kind of went through the rules a bit, you know, or not the rules necessarily, but the
confirmation standards.
Yeah,
yep.
The confirmation standards of, you know, of the dog. So that that is I would say that goes into your choice of dog and the breeder that you get it from, and what and your eye on what you're looking at. I think it starts with genetics. What about you?
Say it again, Big A. I'm sorry. I was still in Victoria.
Yeah. I think it starts with genetics when it comes to stuff like that. You know, starting. You know, you can't. I don't know. You know, that's what counts first. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Yeah, you can't put a dog in there that automatically is doesn't fit the confirmation, man. You know,
it starts with genetics. Genetics and nutrition.
Yeah.
Genetics and nutrition.
Yeah.
And so I don't believe there's when I think genetics, I think it has to be a purebred animal of the breed, because believe it or not, every line of human beings is going to have superior individuals in the family line. Some just produce more superior lines than others, right?
Yeah.
But I think nutrition, especially with puppies, man, you can literally cowhawk a puppy, you can rickets a puppy, you can give them deficiencies in their teeth and gums. You can do these things. And honestly, for those of y'all who have puppies that are emaciated and too skinny, you may never get their muscle tone back. A lot of these dogs that look really, really smooth when they get older and don't have muscle tone, it's because as a puppy, they lack the nutrition to build the foundational muscles and the foundational structure. You can literally affect the puppy's structure. Like I can see when my puppies start to develop and start to get that muscle tone that's going to carry through their whole life. And I can see that at like 12 weeks old. You know, so if you got what I call them soggy dogs. When I'm talking not offline, I call them soggy dogs. If you're breeding soggy dogs, it might not be dogs, it might be you. I know some guys do way too much cardio and not enough anaerobic exercise with their dogs. They lazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now, like y'all niggas just want to use the slap meal and do a whole keep on the slap meal. I'm talking about you. If you if you're not hand walking them in conjunction with that slap meal, if you're not doing anything, I'm talking about nothing else. You're like, nope, I'm not exercising. The dog the exercise. It shows. Your dog, and I'm gonna tell you what I seen yesterday. I seen this dude, my neighbor. He probably he got to run a marathon a week. I can see his he's running with no shirt on. I can see his ribs from his back. You know what I'm saying? The dude can clearly outrun me, but man, keep this gentleman away from strong winds. You understand what I'm telling you? He can get, you know what I'm saying? He can get blown right over. You know, and it's a balance. It's a balance to physical ability. Being fit is not just having cardio. It's not. Yeah. You know, so when shaping the dog, keep in mind that it literally told you in the standard yesterday it has to have a muscular structure. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The muscle should be smooth, not rigid. Hip bones should not be exposed. Shout out to Heart and Finish, man.
Yeah, hold up, man. we need to take a quick break real quick. Hold up 1 second.
Yeah, okay.
Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Hey, hold up. What's up, Toyo?
Toyo.
Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. You know what I'm saying?
Show.
Man.
Dirty dog with a 2-piece.
Hey. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Battle of Sekigahara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So, overall appearance, going over it, and says square, sturdy, athletic, lean, well exercised, defined, musculature, glossy coat, short nails, yeah, and just like you were saying, being well nourished. When we talk about puppies being well nourished, how vital is it in the first 3 months to have your set feeding for that dog, and what are some signs that would show you that you need to change a few things besides the stool?
Okay, so the first thing is, I don't know if y'all know this, but protein actually helps for brain development, specifically fish or omega-3 fatty acids and proteins, right? And so undernourished puppy
oil, your go-to sardines. Do you still do the oysters?
Yeah, smoked oysters. Yeah, but that's like a key thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I remember Toyo mentioning the sardines yesterday too. Shout out to Toyo. He back in the I remember. Yeah, that's the sardines is my thing, bro. Like I keep them just in the cupboard, just in general. Like if the power go out and I ain't got no food now, so I got some sardines and crackers. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like, hey man. But yeah, that's my thing, man. The mackerel, I don't really like the mackerel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I throw the sardines on some pizza.
I like the mackerel better than the sardines.
Big C asks, how important is feeding on a schedule and does it impact their nutrition? I believe absolutely. So Big A, I think you said something yesterday about imprint is the most important from 6 weeks to like 3 months or something like that. So is nutrition. And I want to say it was Brother Fields yesterday was talking about training. I'm gonna give y'all an example, okay? These puppies in the video are fat and happy, right? So when we talk about withholding food for training to develop a dog's hunger, That I'm talking about that with a puppy that is obviously can afford to miss a meal, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna have one of them puppies looking like they got Ebola missing a meal for training. It's a logic to it, and you know, I have to say it because there's a lot of extremists in every direction. There's extremists who have their puppies too fat, and the puppies can't even walk; they swimming. And there's puppies, if people have their puppies too skinny, and the puppy is being treated as if it has its full nutritional balance is being met daily, and it's not, which is going to affect growth, mental cognition, and just overall drive of the dog.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you how much protein and stuff. I didn't say how much, but the puppies need, like Kaiser right now has some soft spots on her fur from the puppies. They just sucking the life out of her. You know what I'm saying? So obviously these puppies need a lot of nutrition, a lot of nutrients. You know, and it just don't let your puppies be skinny, bro. They should not have no backbone, no ribs showing. That's what the standard says. Now there's a phase, I think between 4 months and 6 months, when the puppies are just growing super tall, super fast. They get that lanky phase. It's really hard to keep that standard right there. But you can add some dine to the food. You can add some add some tender morsels. Like I like to add beef, like saying beef based products to their food to thicken it up at that point. A lot of people like to go with chicken, but like, Big A, you good, man? Don't trip. But a lot of people like to add chicken, man. But beef is where it's at, or ground turkey. Ground turkey actually has more protein than a ground chicken does. So do with that information as you will. But I like beef. I like beef for the puppies, man. I like beef for recovering females too. If y'all never seen my satin balls episode, like go check it out. For getting my female her health back, I got oats in there. I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But if you ain't never heard of satin balls, man, check it out. If you know about them, you make your own satin balls. You don't need my recipe. Do your own. You know what I'm saying? And see how it turn out for you.
Yeah, man. Okay. Moving on, man. Selecting the right dog. How would you go about doing that, man? When it comes to picking the right dog that will fit multiple categories, across the nation per se,
Okay. He's on for show, right? For the show, specifically for the show.
Yeah. All
right. So there are several factors that I'm looking at. Like right here, these puppies in the scene, their ears are floppy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm waiting first. The first thing I'm waiting for is to see, okay, is this puppy gonna have full prick ears? Then I'm looking to see, is he high on his pasterns? Are his hocks correct? You can't even really tell those things till they're about 4 or 5 months old. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's gonna be, if you're gonna have problems with those areas, right? And personally, I'm not showing a dog that I had to do things to correct. Personally, and what I mean is, okay, like I can tape it up and I can strengthen the pasterns, right? But I've had dogs that have weak pasterns or the cow hop, and I get them raised food bowls and stuff to help them look good. But that puppy, if he's in a litter of 4 other puppies that have none of those genetic defects, he's an anomaly. He's the off. I'm not breeding that, bro. I'm not breeding that. So when I'm picking the dog for the show ring, I'm using the same concept. Which dog do I have to do the minimal things to have them fit the breed standard? Their ears naturally pricked. I didn't have to tape them up. I didn't have to get them propped. None of that. They were naturally up on their pasterns. Their paws were naturally tight, whether I'm walking on a slick floor or a concrete surface. They're not cowhawk, even when they're bending over, because like they tell you, like use a raised food bowl.
You there? Toyo, what's happening, bro? All right, so
I'm in the grocery store getting the stuff for the cookout, bro.
To avoid genetically, it's not strong enough for my breeding program, nor for me to take it to the show ring. I'm false claiming.
863.
You went in and out.
I said I'm in the grocery store getting something for the cookout. You two, what you got? All right.
You had went out, Dre, in the middle of talking.
Where I go out at?
Shoot. Hey, I can't tell you, man. Yeah. But
I'll say this. I'll say this real quick, man. Wherever I went out at, I just wanted to be known that when I'm picking a puppy for the show, I pick a dog that needs no special treatment to meet the breed standard. I'm not getting raised food bowls. I'm not taping or cropping ears. I'm not taping the pasterns because they're weak in the pasterns. I'm not doing things to tighten their pads or their toes on their feet to make it look nice and tight. If the puppy doesn't naturally give me these qualities, one, to me, it could be a nutrition deficiency. So I look at the rest of the litter to make sure the rest of the litter is not having the same issues. But if 4 out of 5 don't have that issue and one does, that puppy is a cull. Confirmation.
Yeah. So Bacardi, you wouldn't take Bacardi to the shows simply because of her easty westy structure, right? Yeah, so and Bacardi to me was a real good dog. I really liked Bacardi, but she didn't fit the criteria for a confirmation show. So that's one thing I wanted to point out.
Yeah. And I also didn't breed her because we talking about the culling process. I spent good money on her before I even knew what the process was, right? And I'm glad you asked that question because it's very hypocritical for you to say what I just said, but I'll explain it to you because some people need to know, So when I got this dog, when I got Bacardi, I knew nothing about showing. I hadn't read the website, the standards, and none of that stuff, right? And so when I bred her, I got a litter of puppies by breeding her by outcross because Bacardi's inbred. By outcrossing her, I got a litter of puppies that were all show quality, and I noticed because I started taking them to shows and winning, right? And after I started winning the shows and learned about the breed standard, I'm like, okay, looking back on it now, I would have probably called Bacardi and wouldn't have had Saki, you know what I'm saying? But now that I have an understanding of that, all I'm doing, I'm just giving myself a chance. I'm not even taking a chance with that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even taking a chance with it anymore. And as you know better and you breed better, you get better. You know what I'm saying? So if you're starting out with some of these problems I'm talking about, man, I'm not saying that you can't do it. I did. You know what I mean? And I think that's where the issue comes with a lot of these old school guys is they tell you what you shouldn't be doing, but they did it. You know what I'm saying? They did it. I did it. I bred a dog that had Easty Westy to a dog that was genetically better off than her physically. And what he said?
He said, a little off subject, but do you think you can bounce back from a rough first 3 months of nutrition health?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll tell you, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Well, I'm gonna be real. Like Big A and Toyo, they're better conditioners and better nutrition than I am. So like, y'all go ahead and cook.
I just think it's as long as it's past their 6 month stage, I think, you know what I'm saying. But I think a lot of the that muscle definition and all of that stuff is imprinted. That natural, just besides the genetics, is based off of the feed and what little exercises you do in that short amount of time. That's just me personally. I could be wrong, but that's just me.
Toyo, you still in the store? If not,
he shot.
I'm going to cook.
Yeah.
All right, so I agree, and I'm gonna say this, man. We talked about this before. There's people that have natural genetic superiority when it comes to building muscle, right? It is also strong foundations. For example, okay, your child, you might not have better genetics than another family, right? But if I have my child start doing athletic activities at 5, and your kid starts at 12, unless you're just that genetically superior, when your child starts off, my child has a foundational building blocks to be more athletic than your child, just off of a good foundation starting earlier. So with my puppy, exactly. Just used to the work, just used to it. You know what I'm saying? Just conditioned to the work. And so a puppy that lacks those nutritional values, he can catch up, and his genetics might be so good that he's still ahead of his peers. But think about how much further ahead he would have been had he been given the nutrition from all the way through his puppyhood. So what happens is a lot of times you can get away with it until you run up against somebody who's bred just as good as you, if not better, and they started earlier and they're more consistent than you are. That's where, so we're talking about winning, so we're talking about leaving nothing on the table. Leaving nothing on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like with this litter of puppies right here that I got coming out, I just share my stories. Not like, yeah, I got puppies, you know what I'm saying? But just to share my story is, okay, with Big A and everybody else who's getting puppies off of this litter, right? It's like, all right, I want to be the best, or at least questionable. I want to be questionable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be the best, but it needs to be questionable. Like, okay, did Drake get the better puppy? The Big A? It needs to be questionable for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Did Melee get the best puppy? Did Student for Life get the best puppy? Who got the best puppy?
Yeah.
You know, it should be questionable based upon their genetics alone, right? But the work we put in is the determining and deciding factor. Who got the best nutrition? Who got the best diet? You know, so we all got a very, very similar blueprint, you know what I'm saying, for some really tight bred animals. But whose theory and whose application of theory is the best? You know, it's all a matter of perception. It's all a matter of performance. And it's all a matter of what you're actually into.
Yeah, man. And that goes into, you know, your personal experience and trusting in the blood, man. I personally witnessed you just let everything go and took what was left, you know, because you trusted in the blood, and all of the dogs were you know, from the puppy stage fit that criteria. Yeah,
exactly. But also, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, they had a little bit to do with ego too, bro. They had to do with ego too. That wasn't just trusting the blood. It was trusting the blood, but my ego, bro. Like my ego is enormous, bro. My ego is this, man. I don't care what puppy. Like, and I've heard people say this stuff, Aaron. But I'll be real with you. I don't care what puppy you take from my litter. You can't do with my blood what I can do with my blood. That's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's one of the things I would never go around broadcasting, but it needs to be said when we talk about stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because some people will hear that story, but they don't get the full dynamics of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm overtly confident in my skills with these dogs. So somebody else might be confident in the blood, but they're not confident. They don't have the skill set I have. So they like, yeah, man, like I'm doing Dre did. Like, you know, it worked for him, it worked for me. Yeah, but you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that worked for me because I did this, and this, you know what I'm saying? But I can't do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? You got time. Maybe you work from home, or you got a job where you can be with your puppy 24/7. Man, if I lived at home 24/7, you know how well trained my dogs would be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the things where it's like, bro, like, you know, everybody's situation is different. I base that upon I have very minimal time. You know, I probably get to spend actually concentrating on my dogs less than 2 hours a day, fully concentrating on my dogs. Like even when I'm feeding them and stuff, I got the kids running around. Like when I'm on my walk or I'm in the dog house on the slat mill or we hitting the bike, you know what I'm saying? That hour or two is all I got where it's just me and the dog. But if I had it where, okay, while the kids at school, my wife sleep, you know, and I can just work with the dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'll be light years ahead of where I'm at. When I retire, you're really gonna see some my program going to expand just when I retire, based off that thought process. But yeah, man, don't basically when you get a story about a dog or a person, try to get the full spectrum. Don't just get what they did. Get their motivating factor. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, mine was ego, mine was readiness, mine was anticipation. You know, like I told you, I had to do 10 years in the military before I could even get to a spot where I could keep these dogs without losing them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know some of y'all in that phase right now. I got friends in that phase right now. They'll take a dog every day of the week and know they ain't gonna be able to keep them. The landlord said they can't have the dogs. Woo-de-woo. You know what I mean? I know this. I've been there. That's why I don't even get mad at them. Like, bro, I know exactly what you're going through. But you need to sit down. Like I had to sit down for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Go to Afghanistan, go to Korea, go to Kuwait. You know what I mean? Like I had to go to all these places to get the money and get myself in a financial position where I don't have to give up my dogs every time. You know what I'm saying? But like that's earned. That's how winning is done. Yeah, man.
No, for real. You know, taking the time and setting yourself up for the best success for you and the dog, man. You know, or dogs or your situation, man, that count. You know, why fight an uphill battle, man, when you could be moving on smooth ground, you know? Yeah, man.
For sure,
Without a
man.
doubt.
Shout out to Eric Roberts, man. Shout out.
Man, salute. Yeah, man. So mental conditioning and training. You know, I always like to talk about, you know, basic obedience and all of that stuff, but you know, it's certain things that you need to have your dog aware of in the ring, you know, and how to go about doing things in the ring. What are some things that you can do to prepare your dog for how to move in the ring, keeping the dog, you know, between the judge and you, you know, because you like I know like a dog like Hendrix all over the place, you know. So bringing him in the ring could be, you know, an issue at trying to get him looked at the proper way. So what about that?
Well, all right. So one, Winn-Dixie, but
yeah.
But the first thing I would say is a lot of guys. You know how many guys I've heard say, "This is my dog first time I've been around this many dogs."
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
like I don't know. Like maybe you don't have access to a dog park, and if you don't, and you don't have other dogs around, that's cool. I get it. But barring restricting situations for you, right? Barring restricting situations like that, I would say this, man. Okay, I train at dog parks for the distraction of the dog park in general. Like, I'll stay outside the fence. Yo, what's good, casino? I train at dog parks specifically with the intention of the distraction of the other dogs there, and to get my dogs used to it. I also have multiple dogs at my home, and while I'm training with one, the other ones be barking and stuff. So that like they get used to the ideology of dogs barking and having distractions around, right? If you don't have that, I completely understand, and it's completely fine. But if you can get there, like that's part of the socialization process too, is to see how your dog responds in crowds and around other dogs. But everybody's socialization is different based on their needs. If you never plan on leaving the yard, I don't care if your dog's socialized or not. Also, if I'm buying a dog from a person who doesn't socialize their dogs, and I know those dogs can leave the yard, that's something I have to take into consideration. Like, this person doesn't care about the social ability of this dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like, that's not a thing. And that's fine too. You know, that's why I say, man, get the full story. But getting a dog like Hendrix that is unruly in the show ring is about you. Being physically fit, making sure that you can put enough correction on the leash to keep him between you and the judge. When it's time for him to stack, you're still gonna have issues because that dog was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So it's very hard to judge certain things with the dog being in motion. It's hard to judge other things with the dog not being in motion. So you know, a lot of the most shows I go to, you can't take food in the ring with you either. So, but some shows you can. You can. You know, and so it's knowing the rules of the show, knowing if you can take food in there. Because some people will only use treats just to get them still long enough for the judge to judge, and then it's right back to being wild.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man. So that's the dog, but let's talk about handling. You know, the handler themselves. What is it that the handler needs to really know and practice prior to entering the ring? And what does a handler typically do in the ring? So
one, and these are ADBA rules. A handler must practice sportsmanship, and a handler for ADBA competition should not be facing their dog off. The dog can fire off, but you should not be putting him between your legs or aiming him at another dog, right? So I'll give you an example. All right. I will whisper stuff to my dog's skin, you know, like little stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna bend down and make it obvious that I'm like, you know what I'm saying, raising him up, getting him height, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. Also, people notice everything about you at the shows, man. Like, let me dial this back to the politics of it. Even when I'm not selected as number 1, number 2, number 3, or best in show, I'm clapping every time I'm in the ring. I guess it comes from my karate background. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was raised, you know, so you bow to your sensei, bow to your opponent, and then you do your little roll or whatever, right? So it's always been a level of respect for my opponents, and I think that's like one of the things you be talking about, Big A, where like Dre, like everything don't work like that. It don't work like that for you, but how you are doesn't change. It doesn't affect me. I'm not saying you, Big A. I'm saying like the opponent. Like I always respect the opponent, regardless of whether they respect me or not.
Right.
You don't get to decide how I treat you. You get to decide how you respond to and how you treat me. You know, so even in the ring, like if I lose, I'm clapping, and like you can see in any video I'm in, I'm clapping. I might be the only one in the ring clapping because I have honor, I have sportsmanship, I have character, I have conduct about me. And so the judges, they see all that, bro. They see all of that. Like you crazy if you think the evening judge ain't watching. Like, okay, because if I'm judging, what I think the morning judge messed up. Okay, cool. I would have picked this dog. And now that I saw that person win, the other person, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the dogs are equally as good, but this person, the dog's so good and so closely matched, I'm going off the owner. You know what I'm saying? What's the owner's demeanor? Who do I think will represent our registry better? You know what I'm saying? So all y'all out there that feel like, you know, that you can hand somebody your behind parts to kiss, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that, you know, you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get. Yeah, him being fight crazy helps him stand out. You know what I'm saying? And like, and I think that's cool because Saki the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? Saki the complete opposite. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dog be barking at me, whatever. He's just standing there. Tail ain't tucked. You know what I'm saying? Just standing there. Like, okay, like you bite me though, it's game time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's game time. All right, so I'm gonna buzz you in, man. I'm gonna buzz you in, man.
You see how Saki is.
And it's funny because, okay, like, so when I go to shows, I love old heads at shows, right? When they see him in person, old heads be tripping me out. Because they be like, man, you know, the ones that have seen a calm dog that's a killer, they know. Yeah. And I'd be like, man, so Kazi, she acting a fool, you know, so they're showing her she acting a fool. And every show to be old head, it'd be like, you know, they can tell the dog they never had a tooth in them, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to get something so bad, but they never had a tooth in it, and they can tell the ones like, okay, that dog is serious, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's game time. And I was talking to the dude in the show ring at South Bottom about that. Cino, what's good?
What's going on, fellas?
Shoot, can't call it, might spoil it.
Yeah.
I just headed to the money, goddamn.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and thank you.
Man, I like this topic, man.
I was gonna say, man, I appreciate you fixing that video quickly, man. And man, salute.
When is the dog show? When is the dog show? Yeah.
Oh, it's the first weekend every month. So this month's digital dog show will be the first Saturday of July.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all topic, man. Like giving the community, you know what I'm saying, like a debriefing of what they expect from a confirmation show, man. This is good, important information, man.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
I had 2 cents on the handling part, you know what I'm saying, on being a handler. Like I love what Samurai said, you know, showing sportsmanship, that's showing respect to the other competitors, and it's also showing respect to the judge's opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But is it like as far as a handler, I feel like one of the main, on top of sportsmanship, one of the main things is making sure that you got full control of your dog. I mean, I ain't talking about like even just like I ain't never seen nobody let go of their dog, but I'm talking about like your foot placement. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're familiar with boxing, you should be standing like a boxing stance. You know what I'm saying? You should have your back foot planted in the dirt. Heel. Don't put your heel on the ground. Front foot all the way flat facing the dog. Don't put it sideways. Don't put your feet sideways. And a lot of these confirmation shows, the way it's set up, it be on dirt. Don't ever wear sneakers. Never wear sneakers to no confirmation show. You need to get you some boots, and you need to dig your foot into that dirt, into that boxing stance, and hold your dog like that. Because if you lean and rock with your dog, that don't look good. You supposed to be standing, like no matter what your dog doing, you don't move. That dog should not be able to move. And I know everybody got different sized dogs, but like my dog big as hell, it be hard, but I be trying my best, you know what I'm saying? But that's real important.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
But that's all I had on that, man. I just wanted to put that in there, you know what I'm saying? Just from my experiences and seeing how it go, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in it, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a good topic, and you know, I believe a lot more people gonna start participating in confirmation shows the way that we putting on for these shows, you know what I'm saying? That everybody's showing off their hardware, and we doing something where you can stay out of trouble. Like, why wouldn't you want to get in on this? So I know it's gonna grow. So y'all take heed to this information so y'all be successful.
Yeah, man. Just little learning points and stuff like that, especially for people who are new to going to confirmation shows, man. Shoot, I'm learning as we go still, you know. And I know a little bit. I got a little bit of experience, not much.
Yeah, we all, you know, we still all learning. Like, you know what I mean, we learning, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got going on.
Hey, man, my daggone router had fell off the wall in there, man. I'm back, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
You heard what I was saying, Samurai? Or it had knocked you off all the way?
It had knocked me off. So I was showing on the screen with y'all, but I couldn't hear y'all, and y'all could hear me. I was talking the whole time y'all was talking. But
I'm gonna tell you what I said, just so you can. I want to hear your feedback on what I was saying. You know?
Okay.
Well, first of all, I was saying I like what you said about the sportsmanship, and I was just putting 2 cents on being a handler. I was talking about the way you should be standing. I was saying you should be in a boxing stance. You should have your lead front facing forward, all the way flat to the ground, pointing forward like towards the dog, not sideways. And your back foot needs to be heels off the ground, toes in the ground. And you always supposed to wear boots because some of these confirmation shows, they on dirt. So you got to be able to dig your foot into that dirt and get a good stance, because it don't look good for your dog to be able to make you lean and rock every time it moves. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying, even if you got a big dog, you still got to do your best to have a good solid stance to where that dog can't make you move. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to move. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with that. Basically what I'm getting from it is, and this is true, is you want control of your animal. You want full control of your animal in the ring. My knees are typically bent, but I'm typically down there with my dog talking to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? All right, boy, I need you to look good right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, son, come on now, flex the muscles for me. You know, I'm talking to him. This is me and him in the show ring. Ain't nobody else even in there. You know what I'm saying? That's how when we go out there we do it. But not the boots thing. That's another one. I wear Crocs a lot, but I don't wear Crocs in the show ring. You know, so yeah, I respect that. That's all. It's all good.
Yeah. I just say the boots because I've had an experience. Matter of fact, at the South Bottom show, bro, I couldn't get my grip for shit because I had wore sneakers. But I couldn't get my grip for nothing, man. And I'm not used to standing on no dirt. So I just say that just to be, if you wear boots, you'll be ready for any terrain. You know what I'm saying? You'll be ready for anything, and you ain't got to worry about not being able to plant your feet the best way you can. That's all, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
I'm wearing cleats to the picking. It's too damn hot for boots.
You say you want cleats?
I'm gonna wear some cleats at the picking. Fuck that. We're gonna be playing it for real, man. I ain't wearing no hot ass boots in that middle of July in Tom Garner's field, man. Hell no.
Nah, I feel you. It do be hot as hell, man.
You got a good point though. Hey, Casino, man, I just wanted to say, bro, like, I'm sure you wear some of it though, but I think over the past like year and a half, you one of the people that making like bringing a lot of these game dogs out to confirmation shows cool, man. Because a lot of shows I go to now, When I talked to guys, they was like, "Yeah, man, I'll be following, Casino on TikTok and all the stuff and seeing all the stuff he's doing." And I think, man, you're just a good example for the breed as a whole, man. So, just kind of, and then that inspired me to kind of put myself out there more the way I do my reptile business.
Yeah,
The same thing with the dogs too. So, like, I started a TikTok a couple months ago. I got videos with 60,000 views and stuff like that too. And then, just
And I appreciate it, man. I just be trying to show. Man, I really appreciate it, bro. Real talk, man. What's your name? Who said that? Who said that?
Pitwise.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, shit, same to you, bro. Shit, half the time I'm out there, you out there too. You know what I'm saying? So you doing the same thing for the breed, bro. You got an amazing looking dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all, you know what I'm saying? We all contribute to that shit, man. Like, like everybody who put gas in their car and show up to that shit, you know what I mean? We all doing the same thing, man. But I really appreciate that, man. I just be trying to show that you can do something positive with these dogs. And to be honest with you, the numbers that I've been blessed to be able to get, that make it where niggas can't even talk shit about confirmation. Like, niggas want to do it now because it's like, man, I don't give. You post a scratched up dog. You post a scratched up dog trying to show off and look hard. You still ain't gonna do no more. You ain't gonna do no more numbers than me. You ain't gonna do more numbers than me. So shit, you might as well go to a confirmation show and goddamn stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Shit, the confirmation show. That's how you show your dogs off in 2025. You know what I mean? It's a new day. You gotta show that shit off. Show that these dogs deserve to live. You know what I'm saying? Show that these dogs deserve to have something to do, and that we taking advantage of it and keeping our dogs out of trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
For real.
Man. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but let me see here, man. What else now I've never gotten into the weight pulling, but that's something that is gonna be on the list, and I've never been to an ADBA show, to be honest. I've only done the South Bottom Fun show. What you call it, man. So I haven't done any slap meal races yet, anything like that. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. Dre, you got any suggestions on that? Anybody got any anything they like to add to that, as far as what you need to prepare for? Because I've heard some I've heard some slap meal races going for 1 minute, and I've heard them going for 2 minutes, and so on and so forth.
It depends on your registry. It depends on your registry.
Yeah. Okay.
Because APDR goes for distance. They have like the odometer on it, and it's like it's the fastest dog to 400 meters. So
okay,
it's the fastest dog to a quarter mile.
Okay.
Yes. Place. Yeah. Yeah, and then the one I do out here is most distance covered in 1 minute. Nope, place.
Oh, you live? You live?
Big.
Yeah.
Shit, at the last show I was at, it was the who go the longest distance. Whoever go the longest distance in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess so. Yeah, just reading ahead of time and looking at the rule set and see what you want to train for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a tip for that event. I feel like the people who win, they post their time. They post their time on the website. So I would suggest go look at them times, get you a treadmill and a speedometer, and try to beat them times at home. So that by the time you get to the show, you already know you beat that time that won the last show. That'll give you a better chance to win that show.
Good tip. Yeah, man. So, anybody has anybody done weight pulling at a confirmation show? And what would you suggest? I know Dre, you had said you had assisted at a show before, and that was a learning experience, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
In Houston, Texas, Top Dogs. That was fun. Think for that.
You coming in and out real bad, Shogun. Samurai.
All right.
Well, yeah, little Jay, what's happening? Yeah. So yeah, man, cause that's some like that's something I would like to know more about is preparing for these those type of deals, man, the slab mill, wall climb and everything like that. And I'm not talking about necessarily preparing for it prior to, I mean at the show. How do you go about things? What's the certain rules and certain stances and placement and stuff like that? Because when Dre did his wall climb, he went back to back real quick, and everybody else kind of gave their dogs some time to recover and little lessons like that, man.
And like with the wall climb too, I think I'm gonna try that this year at the pig picking. But I'm gonna make sure ahead of time I know, okay, can you use your own lure up there, or do you have to use theirs and figure out if so, what kind they gonna use? You know what I mean? Kind of
that type of stuff. Yes.
Yeah, keeping that uniformity. And as far as even with the treadmill stuff too, like can you use your own lure? Can you use this? Can you use? You know what I mean? So if I make everything he does with tug of war or wall climb or spring pole like a piece of cowhide, I'm gonna be consistent at the shows too. So. So when he sees that, he knows it's go time. So man, I want to do at least tug of war and wall climb this year too, some fun stuff instead of just confirmation stuff. So
so honestly, how do you feel about tug of war? Like, as far as
I use that part of my keep. So what I have in my yard, I have like what I call like an all-purpose station where I can convert that tree area to either a spring pole or a tug of war, or I could put him on his harness behind it and have him do pull lunges. So it's a big bungee cord, what's his triple braided bungee cord, and then right after that I got it swiveled to I think 11 feet of 3/8 chain. So I think the weight of that comes up like 35, 40 pounds or something like that, and then he's got to that. So for tug of war, I put him on the other little tether in front of it and put a little lure there, and he'll just pull on that, and he'll do that for 45 minutes straight, bro, until he's dead dog tired. And the same thing when we lunging too. So since that's part of his workout, and he has some weight behind it, I feel like he can do well in that. But so I mean just a couple things that and this part he like weight pull. I have that part to keep, not necessarily, but we do chain drag. So he puts on the weight pull harness when we go to the forest, and we do like 6 miles with a chain drag, just a light little stroll through the woods, you know what I mean? And so, but when I first introduced him to weight pulling, he tried to go back and undo the knot in the rope that was holding the weight.
He's like he using that intelligence side. He's like,
also smart as hell, man. He's like, hey, like, should I just untie this shit or try to use brute strength to keep moving? So
I got a question about the lure, because I don't know a lot about it. Are you allowed to use a raw chicken drumstick?
Ooh.
I guess it all depends on the registry too, man. You know what I mean? So, but that would be dope.
That's all I can use, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't all I can use, but like one of my dogs, bro. If it ain't living, or if it ain't chicken, or or like it got to be some kind of raw meat. If it ain't raw meat, or a raw meat bone, or like something alive, it's not gonna care. I got a dog that don't play with no toys. He don't play with nothing. He don't, But when it's something that he won't, he don't hesitate at all. Like he go all the way in. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be wondering if you could bring like a raw piece of chicken, like if anybody ever seen that shit.
Yeah, hey, can you come into the pig picking casino?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! So I hit up I hit up Jesse and asked him about that and see what he says or whatever. I talk to him like every day, so I'm like, hey man, can we use like a fucking drumstick? Shit, he gonna laugh.
Cause I be wanting to put Canelo in shit. Canelo, the dog I'm talking about. Canelo
Yeah.
don't play. He don't play with nothing.
But it just says no. I think it just says like no live animals, so you might be able to get away with that. And then if you do, maybe probably somebody bitch after that, but it'll be too late because it ain't in the rules, you know. So you know, people will always complain about something, and it's all like, you know, rules always change and admitted, and everything is written in blood because somebody felt something was unfair. So, but my thing is, if it's not in there, you can get away with it. Go ahead and do it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that shit. Cause I be wanting to do that shit. See, my problem, the reason I ain't never did it, cause I don't got no treadmill at home. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't even know how my dog gonna act on that shit. You know,
bro.
And I ain't trying to embarrass myself.
Dude, I'll message you and see the one that I got, bro. The one, because I used to have like the $2,000 dog powder one when I was in California. And the one I got off Temu, dude, works just as good, if not better. It has a brake system on it. So it has like a full stop, which you can still move on. And I use that as like to simulate weight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get one. I used to say I wasn't gonna get one because I took pride. I used to take pride in winning confirmation shows with no equipment. You know what I'm saying? But now I got too many dogs, so I need some equipment. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna check that one out. The one on Temu. You said Temu?
Yeah, it said Temu.
All right, I'm gonna check that out.
Hey, Pitwise. What is how long have you had that slap mill, and tell us about the wear and tear on it, man.
Okay, so the first one I got off Temu, right, just to try, I paid $350 for it, and it had the wooden slats on it, so I had to like paint it myself, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it through maybe 4 whole keeps, and it's a little wobble on, obviously, you know what I mean, but it's still put together well. Like all the fasteners to do like Allen screws, like Allen bolts. So
yeah. What about the second one?
Hey, I need that.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find out about the second one.
Well, it ain't even for the second one. I told you one of my goals was to once a year give away a slab mill, once a year give away a carpet mill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like that'd be legit.
Yeah. How we compete for that? How we get that shit? I want to get that shit.
It would be that would be one of the prizes to make the prizes, you know what I'm saying, worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said one of the prizes for what?
Make it worth it.
That's my goal, is to, like, if I can find one for a price like that, I can make that the prize for the digital dog show, and that would just be the prize for all.
Oh yeah, shit, man. You do that shit, I'm gonna be in every damn show. I need that.
And you know what? You the first one that's real enough to say that. It's a lot of brothers that don't know how they're gonna get one, but like, you know what I'm saying? But like, man, see, that's why I like that, man. I really appreciate it. There's a lot of people who they pride won't let them say, man, bro, like, yeah, I could use a little help. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it.
Man, fuck all that, man. You gotta goddamn, hey, man, closed mouths don't get fed, man. Shit, if we shit as many confirmation shows as I've been to, and I ain't get shit. Shit, the one on YouTube, they giving out shit, man. Y'all got, get your motherfucking head out your ass, man. You better get in this motherfucker, man. I mean, my bad. Excuse my language. I don't know if y'all. My bad.
You good, bro? Hey, but I know you be traveling and stuff, and that stuff add up. And if you could get it from your yard, man, what?
Man, what? Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I be down, bro.
Yeah,
I be down, bro.
Yeah, and you get a little more reach because it's worldwide.
Yeah, people who couldn't make it to the show in real life, they can damn sure watch the digital dog show, and you get people to see. You get to show your dog off to everybody, like you said, everybody got them, not just the people who was there,
Yep. Yeah, man. Nah, for real. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a good thing y'all doing, man. I really appreciate what y'all doing. You know,
Appreciate it, man.
don't let nobody knock that shit. You know, don't let
Yeah,
nobody
bro.
knock this.
Yeah, man. Man. But yeah, man. So, you know, working towards that's what, you know, one of the things on my bucket list. And honestly, man, I'm being honest. I would not have gone to a dog show unless Dre said, "Hey, come on, let's go to South Bottom." So I'm going to the show personally just to show my dog. I wasn't concerned about winning. I just wanted people to see my dog, and I wanted to put my best foot forward. And I couldn't, you know, I had, you know, you always, not always, but you sometimes run into things, setbacks in your keep or whatnot. And I had like a setback, you know, dealing with the feed, and then, you know, I had a minor a nail injury. So I couldn't really I didn't feel like I showed up at my best, but I wasn't concerned about winning or nothing. I was just the experience itself had me so just like in tune and just with it. I was like, okay, yeah. But being around Dre for those years, man, prior to it, I did have an idea of what I was getting into. And you know, certain looks to have, and I knew, you know, to always keep my dog between the judge and me. Little small little tips like that, because you know, you're a product of your surroundings, and you know, that stuff, you know, so I had a little bit of game, but initially, man, getting out there and just competing, man, especially if you really with it, man, you're gonna meet a lot of good people, man. You'll see a lot of, you'll run into some good connections, see some good dogs, man. It's just a good experience all around, even if you don't have a dog and you just showing up, you know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also good. It's also good to see these dogs that you see on the internet all the time. It's good to see them in real life, you know. And you know, if you building up your if you building up your if you building up your program, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, I got to put my eyes on the dogs that I'm interested in before I'm really interested anyway. So you can come out there and you might be interested in different bloodlines. And shit, there's no better way in this time, like, because you know, people don't really do no yard tours no more. So it's really no better way to see your dog, the bloodline that you want. Is no better way to see that shit in real life than to go to a confirmation show. And because not only will you see that bloodline, you'll see other bloodlines. You might discover a bloodline and fall in love with that one. You get to go home. You've seen it in real life. You get to go home, Google it, research it, and find out everything about it after you've already seen it in person. Because that's really important. Like, especially when you're not one of them people who you know, a lot of people buy papers. You know what I'm saying? If you're not one of them people who, I don't suggest that shit. You don't buy papers, you buy the dog. If you're the type of person who like to buy the dog and then the papers come second, you need to go to that confirmation show so you can see that shit in real life. You know?
Yeah, man. No, for real.
And then you know you're looking at some real, you know for a fact you're looking at some real APVTs, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be there. It can't be there, you know?
Okay. Casino, I got a question for you. So in the past, since South Bottom, or since the pig picking, how many shows have you been to? I know you've been, I seen you been hitting the road or whatnot. And in that process from the beginning until present day, what are some things that you learned, you know, that you could share with us?
All right, so I went to let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been to 5. I've been to 5 since the last pig picking. One of the things I can say that I learned how important it is to show your face, you know, like being on the internet. Being on the internet is one thing, but when you pop out, it make people look at you a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that you. It kind of like, and I didn't do it for this reason, but this is what ended up happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what ended up happening. It wasn't my plan, but you get respect on another level, bro. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like,
Yeah.
especially coming from where I come from, like, I gotta travel. You know what I mean? It ain't really no shows like that in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So taking that initiative to hit that road for your dogs, people see that shit. You know what I mean? People see that shit and respect it, and they'll rock with your program just off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just off of what you willing to do for your dogs, people gravitate towards your dogs. You know what I'm saying? See me, I ain't really put no puppies out yet. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
shit, because of all the traveling and shit I done did, shit, I can honestly say, bro, if I had 100 puppies right now, I probably would have no puppies right now.
Right.
Because it's so many people, bro, that just want to, you know, because just showing your dogs, bro, showing your dogs and going and competing and showing that you're not scared to compete. You know what I mean? Like, people, that's what the breed is about. You know what I mean? That's what the whole breed is about. These dogs are athletes. Athletes is competition. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, if you got these dogs, I ain't gonna say you gotta do nothing, but I would suggest that you work your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Let them get their rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Let them get in shape, keep your dog in shape, show them, and you'll get your respect. You know what I'm saying? Even win or lose, like who said that earlier? He was saying he didn't care if he won or not.
Yeah, I think that might have been me.
Yeah, that's what I mean, shit, that's what it's about. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't gonna lie and say I got that same, like me, shit. Well, if you see me, I came to win. I don't give. If you see me, I give a fuck. I came here to win. Like, that's why I'm here. So you know what I mean? That's how I am. But everybody got a different way they are about it. You know what I'm saying? But me, if you see me, I came to win. I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't work my dogs. I didn't did what I had. I didn't try to do what I got to do, and I want to win. If I don't win, that's okay. But shit, that's why I came though. That's why I came.
No, don't get it twisted. Like, you know, this I was going because it was just like a first time thing. It was just like, I don't know what I'm getting into. I'm just riding, you know, and the whole nine. But I will be 1,000% honest. If I gotta pay for my keep, you know, because I gotta pay buy the food, I gotta, you know, the time invested, everything involved. If I gotta do that, and then I gotta pay for the gas money, I gotta travel, I gotta pay for the entry fee, and I gotta, you know, do all that extra stuff. Yes, I'm coming, you know, with I got an agenda. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
Like, that was, you know, that was my, you know, it was just Dre was like, come on. I'm like, okay, let's go, you know. So but no, without a doubt, I definitely understand that, and especially if you have a program that you're trying to get out there, man. Like, this is serious business. You know what I'm saying? It's boys that got sponsors. It's serious business. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I mean, without a doubt, you know, I would definitely say, I mean, if that's what you into it for the fun part of it, then, you know, it's definitely a whole bunch of fun shows and stuff. But I mean, like, I would definitely, even though I was going having fun, I'm still trying to put my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying?
And shit, me, like, shit, competing is fun to me. Shit, that shit fun. And then, like, I like to see. I got a dog named Canelo. I like to see him turn up. You know what I'm saying? I like to see him turn up and shit. That's the only way. That's the only way I feel comfortable. Goddamn, watching him turn up.
Around, you know? Around like-minded people. You know, with the same type of. I know.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was talking about socialization earlier. Shit, I got a dog. man, I done tried to socialize his ass, but man, I'll run everybody out. Tractor Supply. You know what I'm saying? That shit make me feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like the way Canelo act around, like, you know, around the people who not like minded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit bothers me. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to the confirmation show, I'm in my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got to tell him to chill. You know what I mean? And shit. And the way he is, if I tell him to chill, he ain't gonna chill anyway. You know what I'm saying? So not if it's another dog, I can't make him chill. So shit, it's he made for the confirmation show, in my opinion. Like, I gotta go to the confirmation show because that's the only way he can get his rocks off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Rabbit Man, Ty, what's happening? Yeah. Making it fit. Yeah. Hear me, man.
Man, appreciate it, Lil J. I see what you said. You said I got some nice dogs. I appreciate that. Real talk. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You know, and everything, man, is like keeping your sword sharp, man. Staying up on it. Okay, so I do have a question.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, man. I've been hearing y'all, like, y'all been cooking, man. I don't want to say that because I've been sounding like Cybertron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I got a question. Dre, I got a question, man. So studying the ADBA rules, and you know, has any changes been applied to the rules recently? And is that something that you should be on the lookout for?
As far as I know, the most recent changes, the ones I posted the other day, was like 2018, 2019, and that was extending the weight up to 75 pounds. You know, for an in-shape dog or for the breed standard, which I think before I think was like 65 or 60 pounds. So they've adjusted that.
Damn. Shit. Who y'all ever seen? Who you seen with a who got a 75 pound pit bull?
Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you. There are like, so when I wanted to add size to my stuff for the kind of work I do, Mayday and Soros dogs can get close to that. There are some that can get close to that. I would say they're probably more like 60, 62, 63 pound dogs, but there are some dogs that if you do select a breeder, you can get some size in there. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you outcross. So they add that to the breed standard. They also were talking about making sure that they were also talking about making sure that all the dogs were fully encapsulated, because like Ferguson Centipede was supposed to be a 70 plus pound dog. Hey, cut it out.
Yeah.
I got her out of the crate and Kennel Stocky in the crate.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong though. I ain't saying they don't exist. I'm like on some, like, I was asking, like, I just ain't never seen. I want to see that shit. That's why I like, if there's a kennel that you could point me to that got one, I just want to see a picture of one. I ain't never, like, Canelo is like 60 pounds when he fat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, and to me, he big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see that shit. I just want to see it. If anybody know one, shit, point me to their goddamn social media. I want to see that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Because I like big ass dogs. I like them big ones.
Yeah, so with that being said, does that change the standard? Because you know, the standard I think is 25 to 65.
I think it's 30. I think it used to be 30 to 55 for females.
30
to 60 for males. But go ahead, Big. My bad.
Go look at Casino. Go look at the Big Hill Fam channel and check out a dog named Cash on there. He about 65 now. He about 10 months.
Oh damn!
Red Boy Jocko, little Cottonham, shit like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What he go back to?
What you mean? What he go back to? Is Red Boy Jocko with some little cotton ham stuff in there?
No, I'm saying like what's all right. So like when I'm asking like, all right, so I got some Red Boy Jocko. I got mine's go back to Big John. You know, Big John was like 75 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, my shit go basically back to like you gonna get the termite in there. You know, my Red Boy Jocko coming down from basically like some termite, basically.
Pit Island. You got the Pit Island.
No, I don't got no Pit Island.
Oh, it ain't Pit Island. Okay.
No.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking about Rascal. I'm thinking about Rascal. I ain't thinking about. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about Rascal.
Same basic stuff that I usually mess with. Mims, Snooty, you know, the Mims blend of the Red Boy Jocko, the Mims blend of it, Red Boy Jocko, Mr. Mims, and I threw some cotton ham in there and some garner stuff on the bottom too, some dynamite on the bottom too. But he a big boy.
Oh yeah, see when you do it like that, that's where you got that size. When you took one line and when you cross it, that's when you get them size like that. You know, it's, from my experience, from what I've seen so far, like usually when you keep it in the family, it kind of it's from what I've seen. A lot of times it seems like they start shrinking. You know what I mean? But when you cross it out, like you said, you cross it to some garner stuff. I think that probably woke the size up. In my opinion, you know, what you think? What you think about that? You think that got something to do with it?
Man, them genetic codes come out like you rolling dice, bro. Because he got a twin sister that's a midget, so I can't tell you.
Yeah. It do be like that though. Everyone say I still learning, man. I be, you know, shit. I can't wait to see what I produce. Like, you know, everything I be seeing as far as like puppies and stuff. So far has just come from looking, cause I ain't dropped a puppy ever in my life. I ain't never whelped a puppy ever, like, you know. So I just learning, man. I can't wait to have a litter and see like the difference, like what the genetics bring out in each one. Like, man, I can't wait to do that. I be jealous when I see everybody with them puppies. I be like, God damn, I want some puppies, man. But I believe in perfect timing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, go to Schoolboy channel and follow Schoolboy. Schoolboy got a whole bunch of information for you, man.
Okay. Yeah, I be watching him. Now I know how to get the puppies. I had tried one breed. I only tried a breed one time and she didn't take. I had a breeding that I was doing. It was gonna be the sire is Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone, and then my bitch, she is Niggerino on top, Red Boy Jocko Bolio on the bottom. I had that cross. We did the breeding. She didn't take, but we gonna run that back. And then I'm breeding Canelo. I'm breeding Canelo this weekend to a Croata Red Boy Jocko female.
Yeah, I like how you said we gonna run that back. Yeah, cause you know.
Yeah, we gotta run that back.
Hey, tie 602 with a 5-piece, man. Tip.
Hey.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is how we know we're doing stuff, man. And this is no smoke. Master Raw Bulldogs in the building, man. Salute Master Raw Bulldogs, man.
Hey.
He's standing on his square, man. He said, not everything is pit bulls, man. Everything isn't pit bulls. And yeah, that's why I started my own breed, man. The old yellow dog is mine. You can't tell me what is and what ain't the old yellow dog. It's mine. You know what I'm saying? It's mine. Mm-hmm. It's mine. I spin it. It's mine. I spin it. You know, so salute, man. Salute,
I see. I got American Pit Bull Terriers. I call them American Pit Bull Terriers, and ain't no nigga on this earth finna tell me I ain't got no goddamn American Pit Bull Terrier. Shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what a nigga talk about. Everything is pit bulls on my yard. Everything is
yeah, salute Casino.
Now I'm gonna tell you the truth, Casino, and there's some cocky stuff I'm about to say, man. But the truth is this, man. I felt like I was one of the best things rocking for the American Pit Bull Terrier positively, and the community was on some hush. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just be bigger. I'm gonna make a dog bigger than the American Pit Bull Terrier. You know what I'm saying? Staying true to the breed and everything. I ain't changing nothing. I'm just gonna change what I call it. You know what I'm saying? And in 10 years, it'll be okay. You can get a pit bull, or you can go get an old yellow dog. You can do everything the pit bull can. Plus they're smart. You know what I'm saying? They all smart. They all can do it. You know?
Easy to train.
I understand what you did. I get it. I just I ain't, man, listen. if a nigga tell me something, nigga, fuck what you talking about, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Fuck, this is American Pit Bull Terrier. If you don't think it is, nigga, go somewhere else, nigga. Shit. That's how I feel. I mean, it is what it is, man. It ain't, man, look. Folks be having a whole bunch of opinions, and the ones who be doing all that goddamn hating, dogs be looking like motherfucking shit, man. You know, I don't even know what they be. You know, you don't see them. You don't even see them. I can't even tell you what they look like. You don't even see them.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed about these haters that be online and shit, man. Don't let them folks. These folks just be talking, bro. You know,
Master Bulldogs in here, Dre.
Yeah, Basketball Bulldogs here, PBK in here. Salute PBK.
All right, salute Master Bulldogs. Hey, Master Bulldogs. When he say everything ain't a pit bull, he ain't lying. You know what I mean? Niggas be hating when he say that, but he ain't lying. Even though he looked like a tri-colored American Bulldog. Master
I ain't
Bulldog.
talking about him. I ain't talking about him. I'm just saying.
I'm talking about him. Salute to Master Bulldog. Okay. Your tri-colored American Bulldog looking at here. Salute.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tennessee Steel Kennels asked me what that niggerino pup looking like. Shit, looking like a damn giraffe. Goddamn, that's what she looking like, a damn giraffe. All legs and neck right now. You know, she like 5 months. She just gonna be tall. She gonna be tall as hell. I'm trying to put some meat on her bones, but it's just her body type. That niggerino, she built just like niggerino, man. You know, so I can't complain. I ain't used to no skinny dog, but I like it though. You know what I mean? Cause shit, I'm gonna put her in a treadmill race, cause I don't see no dog running faster than her little skinny ass.
Skinny Minnie, what you name her?
Nah, her name Ascari Missy Chandler. That's Swahili for soldier girl.
Okay, soldier girl.
Yeah.
Master Bulldogs, I'm just messing with you, Master Bulldogs. Welcome on in, bro.
But shit, man, I just pulled up to this paint job, man. Let me get in here and get this money, man. I'm gonna keep listening. Yeah. All right, y'all.
Man.
Hold on.
Yeah. That's how it be. Man.
I'm already on the grill over at the cookout, man. I don't know what's going on, but like, is the cookout coming out? What y'all doing? Yeah. Y'all rocking over this joint, though. Y'all rocking. We can keep rocking. I'll be ready to start getting me a plate over there at the cookout.
Yeah, man. Troy, I think we got about 2 days left, man, on these puppies, man. So I might need a Big A to cover me, man. She ain't stupid, like she ain't pregnant. She got colostrum in all her nipples now, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this thing and get out of here, man. Let's go to the cookout.
All right.
Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. We got that cookout coming up next, man. Digital Dog Show at the end of the month. Y'all get those videos in, man. Go to the website to go check out all the rules on how to get in and how to enter. Also, man, if you ain't a member, I don't know what you're doing, man. Costs $1 starting off. We got that cookout coming up next. And yeah, you know what it is, man. After that, we got men at work. Yeah.
Sure. For sure, man. And I wanted to say this, man, before we get out of here. It's all those colors and all those things we were arguing about, man. That's one of the things I wanted to fix with my breed too, is to get it to not be right, but to get it right. If I breed 2 buckskin dogs together, I expect a predominantly buckskin litter, and I stand by that, man. I stand by that. And salute you too, Casino. Thank you for coming through, bro. And
yes, sir.
And nobody will disrespect you on my channel, Casino, or YouTube PBK. People be shooting shots. Ain't nobody about to disrespect you. Even Master Bulldogs, we ain't gonna disrespect you over here. We've had our flare up in the past, but like, bro, I'm not here to argue with nobody online, man. As long as you're respectful, I'm respectful. You get disrespectful, you get blocked, and that's it. That's it. I ain't about to argue with you online because I'm trying to build something real. And that Jerry Springer stuff that these guys be doing online, that ain't good for the people or the dogs. That's not good for the people or the dogs, man. So yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? And all of y'all got my number, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to talk to Dre, you know, They want me to fire them up. I'm gonna fire them up real quick, bro.
Yeah, it's too loud.
Hush. All right, y'all. That was just for the channel, man. She not gonna stay calm because I shouldn't have fired her like that. She not gonna stay calm. Sit. I said sit. Sit, Taki. Good.
I don't even see Taki, Dre. I still see you in the road work on the screen.
Hold on. Big A, can you pull me up?
Yeah, I got you.
So
hold on.
All right. Okay, so she's right here with me, right? He's over there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. Hush.
Dre, you had to put them center blocks around
yeah
for reinforcement.
Yeah.
You ready to make him his own projects over there, Joe. You putting up center blocks and everything.
Yeah, bro. Like, cause he be rocking the cage so much, man. I had to put something in. Yeah, man. Okay, man. Let me live, man. Let me live. Yeah, Peter don't get me though. Peter, that's why they don't get each other. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Salute, man. You caught me, Toyo. You got me. Yeah, man. Let me do my prayer, man. Let me do my prayer and get out of here, man. Y'all, for those who pray, please pray with me. If you don't pray, that's fine. I understand, man. It's no smoke. But here we go. May the Lord watch between you and me while we're absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop, slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman. Ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Socket brought the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran it straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.